Hi, very good afternoon to all. My name is Bhavana and our subject is BOM, Business Organization and Management. In the previous lecture, we saw the what are the provisions required for alteration of the Memorandum of Association. Now we are discussing each and everything in a very detailed view for alteration of name class, objective class, capital class and from situational class. For each and every class there is a certain procedure required for the alteration. Let's see here, alteration of name class. While altering the name, we want to change the name. What is the procedure required in Memorandum of Association? Let's see here. A company may change its name by passing a resolution. Only capital class we have to pass board resolution, but in case of name class we have to pass special resolution. The change in name shall not have any effect unless the approval of central government is obtained. If the central government says we want to change the name, then only we want to change. The change in name shall not have any effect. They have not effect unless the approval of central government is obtained. If our name shall not affect to any public or the society, the central government has to approve that, then only we can change the name. The approval of central government is not required if the only change in the name of company is like in every case the central government approval is required, but the following only the central government approval is not required. What is the following? The approval of central government is not required in the only change in the name of the company. Only want to change in the name means what name? Deletion of the word private. In the private limited company, the word is a private. For the deletion of private, there is no need for the central government approval. While addition of the private, we have to, like there is a public limited company want to convert it into a private company, so we have to adding the word private limited. In these two cases the central government permission is not required. Beyond this, for every case we want to change the name, we want to change the complete name, or we want to add the name for any other, we have to take approval of the central government. The change in name class shall be subject to the provisions of section 4. The name shall not be desirable. Okay, that change in the name shall be subject to the, if we want to change any name, shall be subject to the, according to our section 4. In the section 4 there are some rules and regulations. We are not required for that. Just we know the procedure, just we want the procedure only. The change in the name shall be issued to the provisions of, according to the section 4. The name shall not be desirable. 1 minute. Sorry. The change in the name shall be issued to the provisions of, according to the section 4. The name shall not be desirable means it should not be desirable. The company shall file with the register. We have to file with the register. If the company want to change the name, the name shall be desirable. Shall not be nice. Shall be desirable means it shall be desirable. I'm sorry, this is my mistake. The name shall be desirable and the company shall file with the register. The company want to file means the company want to file with register means we want to submit a one copy to the register while changing the name. First, what is this? What is the alteration? In the alteration of name clause, what are the required? A company may change its name by passing, for changing the name we have to pass, for a company a board a special resolution have to be passed. The change in name shall not have effect unless the approval of central government. Without any approval of central government, the name can't be changed. For the above conditions, the central government approval is not required. For deletion of the private limited, for adding private limited company, in case where public is converted into private, then the central government approval is not required. The name shall be in the purview of as per the section 4 and we have to file to register. We have to send a file to the registrar while changing the name. A copy of special resolution. For this file, what are the required? While we are sending a file to the registrar office, what are required? The copy of special resolution. Already we pass a special resolution. For that, a copy have to be sent, and a copy of order of central government approved by the change of name. Already in the second point we discussed the central government approval is required. These two documents we have to forward to the register of companies, ROC. In this point we discuss the company shall file with the register. We have to file with the register. For the register, which file we have to be sent? A company of special resolution. A special, we have to for changing of the name, the company has to do a special resolution. So the special resolution file and central government approval, these two files have to be sent to the registrar. The registrar shall enter the new name of company in the Register of Companies Act. Then the registrar enter a new name in the Companies Act. Then issue a fresh certificate of incorporation of the company, and then the registrar can issue a fresh certificate of incorporation to the company. The change in name shall become complete and effect from the date of issue of fresh certificate of incorporation. When the new name is going to the effect, when the registrar issue from the fresh certificate of incorporation at which the company is incorporated, in that case only the new company come into the effect. This is the procedure required for changing the name. What are the procedure? First, we have to pass a special resolution. Next, we have to take approval of the central government. In the above cases, we need not to take any approval of the central government. What are the conditions? If we have to delete private limited company, if you have added the private, then we need not to take the approval of central government. And next, the name should be in the purview of section 4. As per the section 4 rules and regulations only, we have to change the name. Means the name should not be the leaders names like Mahatma Gandhi ji, some names like, and the name should not be very related to the other companies like Amazing, so Amazon company, so we have to start it as Amazon, like Remazon, so like that. There is no very, we can say very less difference. We have no right to create a company name, and this is also one of the condition. And next, we have to send a file to registrar. In this file, what we have to mention? A copy of special resolution. Already the special resolution, they conduct the special resolution, so we have to send a copy of special resolution, and also we get the approval of central government. These two copies have to send to the registrar, and that then the registrar is okay about all the things. Then they change the new name into the register up to the incorporation, and they issue the fresh incorporation of the company. Then only when they issue the fresh incorporation of the company, then only our new name came into the effect. This is the complete procedure required. We want to change in name of the companies. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, please let me know. And next, we are seeing the objective class. I want to say one thing. This is very important in company law, because in exam they may ask question like that. What is the procedure required for alteration of memorandum? So we have to write the name, the alteration of name class, alteration of the objective class, alteration of the capital class, and alteration of the other class is situation class. So please concentrate that. Next, up to now we see what are the procedure required for the alteration of the name class. Now we are seeing what are the procedure required for the alteration of the objective class. Any company may alter its objective class by passing a special resolution. Only the capital class passing a board resolution. All in the next, if you want to change any alteration, every class want to pass a special resolution. If a company has raised money from the public issue of prospectus and any part such money remain unutilized with the company shall not alter his object from which raised the money through prospectus unless. In this case, the company unable to change the objective class. What is the condition? If the company, suppose the company name is Sunrise. If there is one Sunrise company is a public company. Let us assume Sunrise company is a public company. They issue the shares to the public. They receive money from the public. The money is not utilized completely from the company. So in that case, the company is unable to change the objective class. If the company has utilized the complete money, then only the company can change its objective class. This is one of the important condition. And the company has published the prescribed details and justification for such alteration into two newspapers. If the company has published the prescribed details, if the company want to change the objective class, the company want to publish the objective class details into two newspapers, one English paper and one newspaper in vernacular language means regional language in where the company is situated. So in the region what the language, so we have to publish it in their own language and in English newspaper circulating the place where the register office of the company is situated. Vernacular language where the register of company means complete company operations are going in the one place, we can say it is the head office. For the head office only we can say register of companies. In the where the register office is situated, that particular language and one English language. So while we want to changing the objective class, we have to circulate these our objectives in two newspapers, one in English newspaper, one in where the register office is situated, their own language newspaper. This is one of the condition. And the prescribed details and justification such change have to be placed on the website of the company, if any. What are the why we are changing the objective class, we have to mention each and everything in a clear way in our company website. The dissenting shareholders have been given an exit opportunity by the promoters and shareholders having control in accordance with the regulations to be specified in SEBI. Means if there is any shareholder want to does not want to continue in the business, or any shareholder want to join in the business, the dissenting shareholders have been given an exit opportunity. If any shareholder have no interest for changing the objective class, so by the promoters and shareholders having control in accordance with the regulations specified in the SEBI, so the shareholders may exit into the organization. The company shall file with the register a copy of special resolution. These are all the conditions. Up to now we see what are the conditions required for objective class. What are the conditions? First condition, we have to pass a special resolution, and in one condition, while we issue the shares to the public we receive money from public, the public money is not utilized for the company, completely not utilized for the company. In this case the objective class we unable to alter. And next, when altering the objective class, we have to mention all these objectives in two newspapers. One is English newspaper and one is where the register office is situated at the regional newspaper. And next, the prescribed details and the prescribed details and reasons we have to mention in our company website why we are changing the objective class. If any member want to exit, shareholder or director, from the company at the time of objective class, as per the guidelines provided by the SEBI only, they can exist. And the company shall file with the register a copy of the company has to file a register to submit a register the company has to submit a file to the register. What file? Special resolution file. The register shall within 30 days the alteration and issue of certificate of alteration. Within 30 days the register can give a alteration of certificate. The alteration shall not be effective until it has been duly registered by the register. When in case of name class there is a fresh incorporation certificate is issued, but in case of objective class he has to be registered in his register while changing them, then only the objective class come into the existence. I hope you understand. While we want to alter the objective class, we have need to form a special resolution. While we are receiving money from public issuing of shares, the money has until not utilized for the company is unable to pass a objective class. And if the company want to change the objectives, we have to mention in two newspapers, one in English newspaper and another in where the headquarters of the company is situated, means register of companies, their regional language regional language newspaper we have to circulate all this information. And there's next, the prescribed details why we are changing of objectives can be clearly mentioned in our company website. Next, if any shareholder want to quit from the company while changing the objective class as per the guidelines of the SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India has provided some guidelines where exist into the shareholder. As per this, we have to send a file, special resolution file to registrar while sending a file within our 30 days. The registrar may change our objective class in the memorandum, then only it come into the effect. These are the conditions and procedure required for changing the objective class. I hope you understand. I am explaining everything in a clear way only. Next, alteration of capital class. Up to now we discuss alteration of name class and alteration of objective class. Now we are discussing if we want to alter the capital class. Section 61 applicable, already we discussed. In capital class there is no required for special resolution, we required only for board resolution. Section 61 applicable, section 61 applies to all the limited companies have share capital. Those companies have limited share capital, all these companies they want to change the capital class, section 65 is only applies. What are the alterations? Nature of alterations in capital class. Increased. What are the alterations? Why? What are the alterations done in capital class? Increase in authorized share capital. If there is, we want to any increase in authorized share capital, or consolidated and divide its share capital into shares of a large amount than its existing share. Consolidated and divide means if there is any division of shares, there may be increase or decrease. Convert fully paid up shares into stock. While we are converting fully paid up shares into stock means if they are 500 pairs, we have 500 pairs may be converted into one bulk amount. So we can say there is a stock means 500 are converted into one stock. Subdivide of shares, otherwise we are subdividing again, they are 500 shares, we are subdividing into 1000 shares. Cancel of shares, we want to cancel the shares. These are all the alterations of the next capital class. Next, what are the requirements for alteration of capital class is required? Authorization is required in articles. We have to authorization required in articles. While we want to change the capital class, there is an authorization required in articles. We have to mention in articles. And ordinary resolution is required to be passed in general meeting. In general meeting, just ordinary resolution is passed. As per the section 64 of the Companies Act 2013, notice of alteration of share capital is to be given to ROC. As per the section 64 of Companies Act, notice of alteration of share capital. If there is any alteration of share capital is to be given to ROC, we have to given the notice to ROC. What are the files we have to submit within 13 days? In the prescribed form, we have to mention in prescribed form along with the copy of altered memorandum. It may be noted that the alteration of capital does not confound by the court. The capital class alteration is not that much of confidential regarding to the name class and object class. It is a normal format. We have to submit the file with ROC. We are unable to pass a board special resolution. Board resolution is required, and central government approval is not required in case of capital class. It is very easy. While we are altering the capital, just in articles we have to mention the alteration of capital. So I hope you understand. Next, it must be noted the alteration of capital does not require the confirmation by the court, central government or company law board, tribunal or any other. If we want to for changing the alteration class, we have need not to be taken any permission regarding the central government, company law board. Just we want to change the articles and we have to submit to the register of ROC. It is enough for changing the capital class. So next, alteration of situation class of memorandum. It is very important class in memorandum of association. Let's see here. Shifting within the same city. Like we are shifting our situation means where our company is situated. We are shifting with the same city. For example, in Hyderabad, we are shifting from Hyderabad to Hyderabad. Then what are the procedure required? Shifting within the same city, town or village. The register office of a company may have been changed from one place to another within the local limits of the same city or town or village. We are shifting from the same city, town or village. Like our register of companies are situated in Hyderabad. We are shifting from Hyderabad to Hyderabad, like one place to another place. We can say it is in Banjara Hills. We are shifting from Banjara Hills to some other. Like we are shifting from Banjara Hills to some other area. What we can take example in our Chaitanyapuri. We are shifting from one place to another within the same city. Then what is the procedure required? By passing a board resolution. In case of shifting from one city within the same city, we have to pass board resolution by giving a notice to the register within 30 days of such charge. Just in the shifting from the same city, the procedures is very less. We have to pass a board resolution and within 30 days the register shall change. But shifting from one city to another city, while shifting we are one city to another city, the register office of a company may change from one place to another within the same state. But within the same state, like in Hyderabad only, we are shifting from one city to another city. then we have to pass a special resolution by giving a notice to the register within 30 days of such charge. Like in Telangana district only, we are shifting from Hyderabad to Warangal. Then we have to pass a special resolution. At the same time, we have to giving a notice 30 days to the registrar. Next, shifting from jurisdiction of one ROC to another ROC. In this case, we are shifting the register of companies completely. Here, just we have to shifting the place. But here, shifting one register office to another register office. Suppose we have the branches in Delhi, Mumbai. Our register office is in Delhi, but we are shifting to Mumbai within the same state. Sorry, register office, we have the branches in all over India. So we have the in Bombay there are 2 branches. So we are shifting from one branch to another branch. Register office, here the place is not shifting, register office is shifting. So in this case, the special we have to pass a special resolution. Special resolution must be required. And application to regional director. In this case, we have to provide an application to regional director. An application shall be made to regional director from the change of register office from jurisdiction of one register office to another. So we have to provide an application while I am changing my register office within the same city from one place to the